Welcome back to the glorious adventures of Drod Spoff, Shadow King of Asshai. I've got a couple of things to talk about at the start of this episode before we get into things, so I'll put a time code up on the screen if you just want to skip forward to the actual gameplay here. Some of it is about this mod though, so you might be interested in that. You know what, we'll start with that stuff. So, what I'm thinking is adding some more as we play through these next few episodes, because I can't imagine we'll be playing the Drod Spoff campaign for much longer. Right now we've just got to form an empire, and then I think we'll draw a line in it there, because I think he's had a really cool character arc. We've told a great story with Top World Priest, and I don't want to take it too long and sort of drag it out. So, if you guys have any suggestions for things to add to the old one's religion, to flesh it out into an actual religion, because right now it's kind of a bit, besides opening the Labyrinth under Leng, doesn't really do anything at all. So if you've got any suggestions for religious features you'd like to see, be them events or little tweaks here and there, let me know. I'll take my favourite suggestions from down below and add them to the mod as we play through, like I said, over these next few episodes here, so feel free to suggest those whenever you like. Now the second part comes to what we're going to do after we're done with this campaign. So I said that I would go and have a look at other mods that have been updated for Holy Fury, and unfortunately it's basically none of them, right? So I looked at CK2+, HIP, even this one in fact. And I can't really imagine that any of them are going to be updated much before Easter at this rate. Holy Fury really did flip the game on its head, so there's unfortunately very little to do that we haven't already done with CK2 in its current standing, and I kind of want to wait until those mods get updated before we go back to them, because otherwise it's going to feel like, you know, too much of the same mods if we play it before Holy Fury and then as it's updated, you know? So what I'm thinking, we'll carry on in this save, but I want to sort of decide where our next starting point in this save is, so we'll leave Drod Spoff and see how the whole Asshai Old Ones Scourge gets on without us. What do we want to play as next is the real question. So I'll let you guys suggest some places on the map, and then we'll put it up to a vote. I'll pick between the favourite ones, and we'll sort of take a look at there. For example, we could play in Sothorios here, down on the Cursed Islands, and try and form some sort of... There is an empire, actually, isn't there? The Summer Sea. Try and form the Empire of the Summer Sea, which includes parts of Sothorios here, the sort of cursed South Continent, which is basically inhabitable by people of Essos, but there are other native Brindlemen living there, so that could be kind of cool. We could play in, say, the Iron Throne, and actually try and truck out the Aztecs, maybe play as the Faith of the Seven, you know, locals of Westeros there, and overthrow the Aztecs and claim back the Iron Throne. We could play as, is an interesting one that I thought of, we could play as the last surviving Targaryens, of which there are a couple of them somewhere if I could fucking track them down. Play as the last surviving Targaryens, and try and actually make the Iron Throne as a Targaryen. They're still Targaryen Dragon Riders. This dude still has Darksister and Blackfire, the original Targaryen swords. Play as Roland Targaryen. It might be the last survivor, one of the last surviving Targaryens there. And maybe take the Iron Throne, maybe form Valyria as this dude could be kind of interesting. Anything along those lines. You guys let me know what you think. And we'll carry on, like I said, in the same save, so we're leaving Asshai where it is there, and we'll still see Drod Spoff and what he gets up to over here, but we'll be playing as a different character in a new dynasty. So I think that'd be kind of cool. Let me know what you think about that, and we will carry on with our regular scheduled programming. So first things first, before I get into some of the changes I've actually made to the religion since last episode, we've got to face this dragon. We've got to get Tyveron back. You know, our last dragon gifted to us by the old gods before it was taken back very suddenly. We have to take back Tyveron, don't we? It's got to happen. He's been with us for so long. We hatched this dragon from an egg. We've raised it into a glorious, powerful beast. Wait, did we? No, we didn't. We claimed it. Was it Topbog that actually... It was, wasn't it? Topbog went to the Manticore Isles and faced this dragon and took back Asshai with it. It was Topbog. That's insane. Tyveron, you've got to come back. Honestly, you've been integral to this campaign. Without Tyveron, we would have never been able to do any of this. It would make sense if he comes back. You've scoured the area in search of Tyveron. Now you've finally cornered the beast. How shall I deal with her? She obviously doesn't recognize Shadow King Topbog. He did die and come back. Maybe it's because he's tainted by the old god's magic there. Please, you are mine. You failed to tame the dragon, and now you'll face the consequences again. Ugh, getting the trait wounded. Well, not much of a surprise there. We'll have to wait a little bit longer now before we can actually try and tame again. Jesus Christ, are we ever going to get this goddamn dragon? So I have started to flesh out the religion a little bit as well. So one thing I've done is actually made the Scourge have more of a gameplay effect. So I showed off last episode the ability to pick a patron deity. We took Cthulhu as our patron. I don't want to say saint because that sounds a bit odd. But we took him as our patron, giving us the benefits. But I've set it up so you can only take that option if you are a worshipper of the old gods and they're whispering to you via the Scourge, because that's supposedly where you hear the voices of the old gods. So only if you have these two in combination can you then take it to that next level, because otherwise you're just getting -1 health and really no other gameplay benefits, right? But with this, you get the -1 health, but you can also pick some bonuses by having them whisper to you. Now, I've also tried to balance it a little bit based on how other people would view you. So Worshippers of the Old Ones, which is us, will get a plus 15 opinion because you're being spoken to by the gods that they worship, so I figured that would give you an opinion boost. The Fish Gods, unsurprisingly, worshippers, half fish beast worshippers of, unsurprisingly, Cthulhu. So they would get an opinion with you. The Starry Wisdom, the Cult of Starry Wisdom, we sought the worshippers of Nyarlathotep, or whatever the hell they were. Yeah, which is one of the old gods there. Also get an opinion bonus. And then finally, the Gods of Ungai. So the Gods of Ungai were these islands up here, the Thousand Islanders, that basically were destroyed in a cataclysm. So there's sort of this fan theory that they actually pissed off these old gods, and in turn they destroyed their islands. I think it's all ruins now. Yeah, it is just the ruins of Ungai. I don't think there are any survivors. What about you? Are you a survivor? No. Gishkari? Hazdan? How the fuck did that happen? Let's not worry about it. But basically, these boys are believed to be sort of the last survivors of the worshippers of the old ones there. So I've kind of added the opinion traits based on, you know, what they would think of us having whispers of their gods in their mind. Then I've also done a minus 15 with the nearby religions. So Asshai and the Shadowbinders get a minus 15. The gods of UT, so obviously this big province here, minus 15. And then the gods of Karth would also get a minus 15 because you've unleashed this big scourge and they've been infected by it. So it would kind of make sense if you were shunned. Even, bear in mind, characters in the UT can also get the scourge. It's just an epidemic trait. So, if you've got these dark gods whispering to you, it would make sense that the worshippers of your own religion would shun you a little bit because of that. So, I thought that was kind of a nice feature. That was actually suggested in the comments of last episode, which kind of inspired my whole idea for you guys to suggest some more for this one. So, what's the plan? Well, obviously we've got to get Tyvar on as soon as possible, but before we do that, we do want to get the last and final kingdom as soon as possible. So, we've already got the Kingdom of Leng. Now, we could go ahead and colonize Marahai, Ulos, and the Saffron Isles to finish up is it the Saffron Straits? Yeah, under Asshai. And then also, Marahai counts as Leng. But for the final kingdom, I basically said, let's go for Morak, because it's quite fractured. We don't actually step foot on Sothorios as well, so it's fairly safe. These provinces are a little bit sort of cursed, but they're not as bad as obviously having to go all the way down to, like, Wyvern Point, which, unsurprisingly, full of, apparently, Brindleman and Dark Gods. Huh. The Sorathorio, mostly known to Corsairs of their neighbouring Basilisk Isles. What are the Dark Gods? Known for cannibalism, with obscene rites. That sounds incredible. Maybe we should be friends with those guys. It would make sense if the Dark Gods and the Old Ones were friends. I didn't want to incorporate too many bonuses with it, but yeah, that's kind of interesting, eh? Worship these Dark Gods. Might just be like a folk religion or something, eh? But if we take Morak, it means we don't have to step foot on this fucking cursed land down there. So I think that's probably the plan. So 428 gold. Let's do something I've basically not done the entire campaign. How many more slaves can we get? We can get one more level of slaves, which gives us minus 50% to build cost and build time. Let's start the series off as we mean to go on. We did go on a slave raid against this boy last time. Are we? Oh, we're still at truce with them. Okay. What about you boys? The Isle of Elephants has 11,000 men. Jesus Christ, you guys are quite strong. What about, like, you? Are you fairly weak? 11,000 men as well. Split mail armor, fires the 3-odd. You know what, we'll go for this dude. He's fairly close. Either that or it means attacking maybe like Jin Kui. What about like our neighbors here? Oh, they've only got 5,000 men. Now, we can... oh. Yeah, okay. Scourge of Fen Kui. The castle's spell can be used by Shadow King Topbog Priestator to scourge the prefecture of Fen Kui of foreigners as commanded by the Old Ones. Oh, shit. And actually gives moral authority to the religion. It's a holy war. It's just a holy war, right? Yeah, the nearby gods are... Yeah, so it is actually a holy war casus belli. Very rare you actually get these in the Game of Thrones world. There are very few ways to get a holy war. I won't use that against UT, because again, it's kind of a nice area. We might even want to play here for the next campaign. So I won't attack UT too much, mainly because they are still under that sort of super empire in the middle of a major war. So I'd rather not fight them because they will call in their allies there. And we will get swamped. But Port Morak, though, do we have the casus belli against... Oh, maybe we need a, needs to be within a certain amount of provinces. Let me just check the conditions for the casus belli here, see if we can... what do we need? Oh, it doesn't say shit. I assume it's within a bordered county or within a couple of sea provinces. You know what, we can test against this dude. Tikui, can we... Scourge of... Oh, we can. Oh, but to be fair, we are still bordered with it. Okay, it doesn't matter too much. We've also got de jure claims in that place, so I should probably grab that at some stage. So, let's go on a slave raid, grab some from this dude, and then we'll actually start grabbing up parts of Morak rather than just slave raiding him, right? You know what we can do that they can't call in allies with? Slave raid. And I think we'd be able to deal with that very, very quickly as well. In fact, we have a standing army of event-spawn troops. Let's take them right to the border. I think we might be able to just quickly just in case they are able to call in their other sort of UT allies. Let's get right to the border and just swarm them. You know what we could even do? We could raise boats and just be a day away from landing in their capital, and then just burn it all to the ground with the dragon and run away before anybody else can react. That might not be a bad idea. Let's see if that works. So it doesn't count as raised army levies. Oh, shit. Right, there we go. That's exactly why I didn't want to declare war. Holy shit. It's like they heard me talking about them. Alright, fair enough. You know what? We'll go elsewhere. Don't worry about it, pal. I wasn't gonna do anything. It's like they saw the boats come in. They're like, okay, yep, now let's go back for an alliance. Oh, Jesus. What is this? Oh, I thought that was a rebellion then for a second. Jesus. I've for some time been observing the poor performance of Spymaster Shadowbinder Namu. Fine. Everybody wants this guy sacked. So, honestly, I think I'm going to say yes, because it's an opinion boost. Now, what I didn't mention is, as a result of, obviously, Scourge giving us the plus 15, most of our vassals are going to get that bonus with us, because they are going to be members of the Old Ones, or they have the Scourge. Or at least some of them will be. Maybe not like our direct descendants. Oh, you know what? Some of our direct descendants will. It's actually most likely to be those, isn't it? Because the rest will be Shadowbinders. Right. So they'll give it the plus 15, but we've got to remember that for those that don't, so like you, for example, are probably a Shadowbinder of Asshai, you're going to get a minus 15. Not only have we got religious differences there, minus 10, but the Scourge, third from the bottom, minus 15 as well. Jesus, I'm going to have to be careful about that. But if it gives an incentives to sort of proselytize and go on these holy wars, because it means, obviously, if they're your religion, they're going to like you more, because you're sort of being taught at by their gods. So I thought that was a nice little gameplay mechanic we're sort of enforcing there. Right, Port Morak. I need your slaves. Then we're going to upgrade Asshai a little bit. Then I think we'll just go to war, like really try and defend ourselves against this fucking... Oh my god, they did come back together. 40,000 men. Yeah, no, they actually get cast spell against us to close the Labyrinth, like I was talking about. So we really do need to... Oh my god, he's R'hllor? What the fuck? That's bad. So R'hllor is a very powerful religion, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So let's launch a war against the Isle of Elephants here. Now we could, again... oh shit, I don't really want to launch against this dude. He's got 10,000 men probably from this one province. Yeah, 9,700 there. He could just raise on us and probably kill us. Why not? Fuck it. Let's just give it a go. So let's wait until we're a day away. Let's have us leading the troops and then just see how it goes. When are we going to get there by? Any idea? How do I find this shit out? You click... No, okay. They have to be stationary, right? Select the army. You know what? I have no idea how to find out how long it's going to take to get there when you can't hover over the... Weird. It doesn't matter too much. Let's go to war. Right. That's one thing I've just occurs to me. I've never had to deal with that in CK2 before. Boom. Slave raid. Hopefully, we're going to land before they raise their troops. Hey, that's pretty good. Right. So now we'll just send out the dragon. Wait, we don't have a dragon, genius. We haven't fucking faced a dragon still. Why am I like this? Okay, let's go face the dragon. And then... to face the dragon and then... Okay, retreat. Everybody leave. We'll go pick up some troops. We'll tidy up this war first. Then, fuck's sake, remember to face the dragon. Good lord, otherwise we're going to get so screwed. Hopefully they're all reinforcing straight to Asshai. Yeah, they are. Good. Oh, shit, that could have been messy. Pause, truce, time out. Hang on, I have to go. Typhron the Ravager. Did our dragon seriously get a fucking nickname when we were away? Hello. How many men are they sending that they think they can boat bomb into 10,000 men? Oh, God, seriously? This fucking dragon just will not have it, will it? Okay, this is going to be dangerous then in that case. Let's put you on the flank. Oh, our commanders aren't great. Are they seriously boat bombing into us when we've probably got just about as many men as them? This is a great strategy. I love it. The AI, once again, constantly impressing me with their incredible commanding tactics. 20% war score and all we had to do was stand still. Fantastic. Right, can we face the friggin' dragon again? Hey, where's my dragon? Get the trait infection. It doesn't matter. Make Azathoth have mercy on us. Yeah, I'm sure Azathoth is interested in curing your infection there, pal. My daughter died of gout, but it was most likely the Scourge as well. Definitely contributed to that. Jesus, she was having a really bad time of it, eh? Fuck. Small private funeral. Yeah, I can't afford that shit. I mean, I can, but obviously we want to save it for the buildings. Oh shit, they're heading to the Saffron Straits. Whoops. I went to Stygai because I thought that would make way more sense. Designated regent for this dude. He's got the Scourge. Seems like a trustworthy fella to me. Alright. Hey, get the fuck out. What are you doing here? Right, can we face the dragon yet? We still can't face the dragon. Why? Is it because we're horribly infected and dying? Oh, there we go. Alright. Let's turn these off so that we'll actually get the notification up here when we can face the dragon. If we have that as our only special interest option, then I'll be able to keep track of it a little bit easier. Right, Typhron the Ravager. You will be mine. I swear to God. You already were once. You can't keep fighting this. And the music kicks in. Oh, it's everything is perfect. Typhron, you are back. Holy shit, Tyron the Ravager has arrived at your court. Let's fucking go, boys. Time to torch everybody. Even, you know what, ET, you're getting torched. I've decided. The dragon has inspired me to torch everyone. Tyron the Ravager, your friend. That's so fucking good. I can't believe we've still got the infection from it, though. We're not at any risk of dying, are we? It's plus 10 health, but I imagine it still does flag your character with the immortal character flag, so that you can't die. Hopefully, seeing as he died once and came back, that isn't affected. I didn't think about that. We might die of an infection. Let's not worry about it. Your Grace and Patron Shadow King Topbog, we thank you for your continued patronage. You're welcome, my friend. Let me send you a gift, because they only give us missions when they kind of like us a little bit, don't they? They're offering to learn the secrets of wildfire. Hey, that's pretty good. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, to do that, we have to hire an alchemist, who will turn up. Here he is, Hunhal, and then you click Learn to Make Wildfire for 50 gold. Jesus, that's expensive. 98% chance of success. Well, we did learn before we died, and we have 20 learning, so, boom. Through a covert conspiracy, my nephew Drod Spoff has acquired a claim on Asshai. Has he indeed? Has he indeed? Can we just imprison him? Because clearly we know he's using covert claims. No, apparently not. Well, let's get rid of this fucking dude. Honestly, I'm not standing for that at all. What have we got? Plots to incite revolt. 107% on plots to fabricate treason. Fuck it. Oh, right, that's all from us, though. Christ, I was going to say, who the hell wants to join this plot with us? But turns out it's nobody. Fine. I think to fabricate treason, though, we actually need some plot backers, don't we? A thin claim indeed. Is it a weak claim, or is it... No, it's a strong claim. You lied to me. It's not a thin claim at all, you shithead, Topbog. Learn how to make wildfire. Hey, that'll be pretty... I mean, useless, because we've got a dragon. I mean, wildfire is just a less convenient dragon, so it works basically the same. But to do it, you have to firstly order it, which costs 50 gold, I think. Oh, 100 gold. And then they take a few days to set it up as well. And then, oh my god, we can try and become just. Holy shit, that's great. Then you can use it, but there is also a chance of it destroying your own troops, or there's an accident, transporting it, blowing up your own army. It's basically like a dragon, but a lot more volatile. Fuck it. Justice shall always prevail. Topbog the Just. Still hates priests, but he's a just priest hater. You know, they get their only what they deserve. Oh shit. Limmer Spoff died. Limmer, what did you die of? The Scourge. He was too weak. He was a weak man if he died of the Scourge. This Scourge is for the strongest, and you are clearly of the weakest. Right, excuse me, get the fuck out, Stygai? Do you know how much trouble I went through getting goddamn Stygai? I hate the name. Just hearing it makes me feel a bit sick, to be honest with you. Right, get out of here. I got my dragon back now. There we go. They never expected that. Boom. Goodbye. 60% war skill. Right, let's go and grab ourselves some slaves, and I can actually start work on turning Asshai to the power. We've really done no building, I think, this entire campaign. A couple of peasant farms here and there, and besides that, nothing at all. I've just basically wasted all my money on, like, alchemy and crap, which has turned out to be pointless as well. Right, you get on the... Sorry, 258 boats that you can't get on. Oh, because they're probably moving to Asshai, aren't they? Yeah, no, don't do that. Right, get on the boats. Then go to Asshai. Be nice if there was an embark, then move option. You know, like a little quality of life thing. That's what the next expansion pack needs to be, like a quality of life one. Alright, let's go, team. That should give us more than enough boats. Do we not have, like, 250 coming from Leng? Jesus, we've got so many boats. Alright, just embark on one set of boats then? Well, that's going to save us a little bit of cash. Alright, time for some slaves. Hello, I'd like to introduce you to my new dog, Tyveron. Dracaris, kill them all. Dracaris means, like burn or fire or big flame or some shit. Some buffoon has built a big statue of themselves here. Tearing it down and selling the gold plating should fetch a few coins. Yeah, get fucked with your glorious monument. I bet he's going to be angry about that. Right, put his family in the dungeons. 94% war score. Let's just unleash the dragon once more and we should be good. My god. How do we ever live without a dragon? For that half an episode. How do we even manage that? Boom, and you're done. Goodbye. Topbog's back to full power. This fully operational dragon. Alright, get back to base. Let's start upgrading. Let's put these slaves to work. Yeah, that looks pretty good, eh? 27 days. So the stone quarry supposedly gives a -20, -20. But I'm not going to risk it because I'm not entirely sure it's working, right? 27 get. It's a shame you can't see your total modifier anywhere. We won't worry about that too much. The peasant farms are ridiculously OP because, you know, it's Flame Queen's building mod. They tend to be fairly OP, a lot of the buildings here. Hey, there we go. We're no longer horribly maimed. Right, okay, so I'll just build up as much as I can in the actual province of Asshai, and then... Oh, you fucking fool. My grandson, Topbog Junior, Topbog the Second Junior, tried to hatch the dragon egg and failed. Honestly, it would be kind of for the best if his dragon egg blew up in the process, because this is a kid with claims on both Leng and Asshai. So having another dragon rider with claims would not be ideal, because as long as their dragon is above a certain age, they can deploy it in sieges. The only way to actually get rid of their dragon is to kill it. So a little bit of a pain in the arse that they'd be able to basically instantly siege like we've been doing with everywhere. Aha! We can finally rank up to... What does that give us? Does that give us the option to make fake... Oh my god, we're just though, aren't we? I think if we're just, we can't make fake valuables. Oh no, hey, we're fine. It's just if you're honest or honourable. Okay, that's pretty great. So we're only 150 esoteric knowledge. We can actually really start buffing up our gold. Seems weird that you joined the Alchemist Guild. Well, I mean, there are alchemists, right? They're not just about wildfire. It's alchemists in the literal sense of making gold. So, Top Spoff, great name. Actually not a terrible character. Quick, brilliant steward, family person, scourge. Seems pretty respectable. Wants the Lordship of the Saffron Isles. Really? Thing is, if we say no, we just get tyranny. Removing sorry? That wasn't my choice? That's not my choice. It was his... Ugh. Fucking game. Get out of here with that shit. That wasn't my fault. So my option there was piss off my chancellors or become a tyrant. Fuck's sake. Alright. Who wants to join the council, speaking of which? Basically someone who semi-likes me. This is for the position of Spy Master. Nin is actually the best that we've got. I'll send her a gift as well. Jesus Christ. We are... Why is this so bad? We're still so hated, despite the fact that we're, you know, scourge-ridden, you know, unleash the old gods, have a dragon, shit like that. We need a better diplomat. Someone capable of actually reducing our tyranny and such things. Oh, God. What are we looking at right now? Dynastic Stain, -10. Tyrant, -40. When did I get Tyrant -40? I'm so annoyed. Oh, to be fair, I did massacre all those foreigners, didn't I? I mean, that's fairly tyrannical. I think we could probably agree on that. That's not exactly something you would do if you were a kind and just man. Hey! Hey, I knew your grandfather. I went to war with him and burned down everything you loved. Right, Dragon Conquest. Let's try and get our third kingdom that we need for the empire of Drod Spoff. Oh, that's what I was hoping for. Look at this boy. You're great, so I see no point in the conflict with you and your dragons. I hereby surrender and swear my fealty. Yes! Yes, you will. Oh, that's a fantastic start. Morak. So, Morak is just the south part of this island here, because this is de jure part of Carthia, the Jade Gate. So, I don't know if Pharos will be so quick to surrender. They actually do have a lot of men. They seem to actually be up for the war. Yeah, they are up for the war. Alright then, we're at war with Pharos. I don't really care that much, because we have more men than him, 24,000 men, and obviously Top Bog and a dragon. So I think we're going to be absolutely fine here. Jesus, I'm kind of surprised they didn't surrender as well, though. It would have made it way too easy if we just, like, declare war, surrender, declare war, surrender. It's like having a yes man turned on or something like that. Alright, head over to Asshai. You boys on the boats as well. Let's tidy this up. I think he deserves an empire. I think of all the characters to deserve an empire, it's goddamn Top Bog. Do you want to see some high-level CK2 strats here? They won't attack us because we've got men on the mainland, but if those men were to stand on boats, they might get brave enough to attack. I think we might even have to send the boats out to sea. Right, you guys up to attack right now? But yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. And then we just immediately land again and kill them all. Great tactic. I love it. 2,000 men dead. Oh, great management there from the AI. And they've gone back to go and get more troops. That's really fucking great. Alright, last 500. You might as well get on the boats as well. 2,300 men. We've got this one in the bag. I mean, we've got it in the bag no matter how many men, because we've got a freaking dragon. Now, the more lands we take in this general area, the more likely they are to surrender to our dragons if we've proven ourselves. So, after taking Pharos, Port Morak might just immediately capitulate, seeing as we have, you know, the north and south. And then we've just got to take Pongar. It's an island called Pongar. Right, Vahar. That sounds a bit more fantasy-based. Pongar sounds like Gungan. Right, let's go for Top Bog, Erath, and my good friends, Narrowum. Narrowum, use a Dabuba. Fucking Gungans. Hello, who are you? Zego. Hello, Zego. I was going to send him a gift, but I don't think he's actually the leader of the Alchemists. No, he's not. This boy, Fit with 2 C's. Your great and acolyte Shadow King Top Bog, we are encouraged to your dedication. The deeper secrets of our order can be learnt from the wisdoms. Excellent. We can try and learn... Oh god, they're here. Try and gain Zealous, Brave, or Proud. Yeah, I'll take any of those. Oh, fuck yeah, Brave. That's Vassal Opinion like +5, right? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Third from the bottom there. Oh my god, that's actually pretty decent. Morale Defense +10% is huge. Martial +2 as well. This dude's a great character, except for the whole diplomacy thing. Kinslayer -5 is disgusting. There's actually no way we can solve that. I might have been a bit more reluctant to do that, had I have known it would be a permanent diplomacy killer. Kill them all, actually. Commander Quan of Pharos tried to slay your dragon, but he failed, as he was stricken down to the ground. No, fuck you. Just sell him 5 gold. I can't be bothered. Oh, God. Maimed. One-handed. Oh, Jesus. Well, at least it's not as bad as his granddaughter, Spoff. She was basically full pirate mode by the end of that campaign. 71%. Hey, just deploy the dragon and just take them all out before they siege down Asshai. Which I assume they're not doing a very good job of. No, they're really not. But to be fair, they've only just started. So, let's get this done as quickly as possible. Clamp him in irons. Problem solved. Thank you very much. Can we do something to him before we release him? Can we say, hey, join our religion or I'll fucking destroy you to death? No? We can sacrifice him to the old gods, though. You know what? Let's just offer him peace. There you go. Hey, nice. Look at that. Wait. Kingdom of Morak. Oh, shit. The Kingdom of Morak. Was it... Is it... Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. 3 kingdom level titles. We need 3,000 prestige. How do you get prestige in CK2? That's right. You go to war. And who is there to go to war with? We'll just go to war with UT over and over and over. What Casus Belli do we have against UT? I don't really want to take the islands or the lands from them. But I'm not at all against the idea of going to war with them just for the fun of it. You know, just like slave raiding, scourging them. We could scourge them. Blood for the blood god. That sounds fun. Oh, a wisdom has been found. Are we willing to impart your knowledge? We're going to travel to Lenghi, which is actually near the place where we just threatened to scourge. Yeah, ignore that. Don't listen to that part of it. Oh, God, that cost me a lot of gold. Jesus. Hello. Welcome to my region. Let's go and see what this guy has to offer us. Arcane magics would be pretty nice. They're firing somebody from the council. Probably my spy master. Let's be reasonable. They fired my priest. Probably because the priest is a different religion to them, so they're not a big fan of that. Right, proselytize. Convert Asshai into a province of great and noble people. The old ones. Because apparently we're all xenophobes these days. Alright, do you want to teach me some magic yet? Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Question the prisoner closely. Make her wish something, something, something. Torturer. 25% chance of wounded. 25% chance of maimed. 15% chance of mangled. Jesus. And these aren't... One of these will happen, right? Oh, one of the 5 options will happen right at the top there. God, I was going to say, if all of these happen, she might as well be as good as dead. Put her in a secure cell. I can't do anything that goes against the council. One thing we need to do for Top Bog is overthrow everybody and allow him to take full control of the Empire. We'll just call for a vote no confidence in the Chancellor of the Law, it's fine. One of your slaves in the camp to distinguish himself. Hey, fuck off. I honestly don't care about the men anymore. I wish there was just an auto sell button. Azorce? Another one? Did we not already have Azorce? They've given us another. Oh, was that our last character? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of nice to get. Are you going to teach me some magic yet, pal? I feel like we've been on this adventure for ages. Pureborn Cyberson. I don't give a shit about this dude. Why don't you improve my opinion, my vassal opinion of me? What's he got? Oh my god, he's got so much. Can we raid? Is that something we... get out of here. Have we got something to... Can we raid? No, we can't. Man, I'd really love to get some Shade of the Evening, because I think I talked about this earlier on the campaign, but this stuff is a non-stack... so it's stackable, but it doesn't take up a slot. So you can get loads of these, and they give learning +2. You just need 10 learning to use them. So this dude is getting an extra 4 learning from Shade of the Evening. There you go. So like I said, they stack. Now, everybody in Karth has the option to buy this stuff. So, like, this dude has 2 Shades of the Evening glass candle. And I imagine a lot of the vassals actually have it. So this dude does as well. We got, like, somebody here on the Jade Gate probably has some. Whoa, no way. He's got the fucking dragon horn. That's insane. So this is like a legendary artifact in the Game of Thrones world. This thing allows you to control dragons just by blowing it. It's like this, like one of the rare, incredibly... like powerful artifacts of the book. There's a couple of powerful horns, and this is one of the 2 powerful ones. Jesus. That sounds incredible. Oh, I wish we could raid. Have I got some sort of cast spell against you dudes? Can I just scourge you? I want your artifacts. Can I scourge you, though? Wait, we can steal it, can't we? Steal artifact. Holy shit. I'm going to steal the dragon horn. Then if Tyveron ever escapes again, all we got to do is do a little doot-doot, thanks Mr. Skeleton, and suddenly I'll be right back. That's so good. Oh, Jesus. We are now severely injured and infected. Oh, from when we had our hand chopped off, I remember. That is exactly what we wanted to hear. Our grandson, Prince Topbog II, Junior, tried to hatch a dragon, but failed and lost his egg. No challengers to our rule, and conveniently, we finally arrived to learn from this dude. While we were stopped in Lenghi, some fighters asked if they could join us. Yeah, I can see why. He's really a big fan of me, eh? Welcome. Come join us. You can piss off. Honestly, don't care about the slaves anymore. We're making enough gold now. After spending some time in the city, you're invited to begin learning from Wisdom Ha. Hello, Ha. How are you doing? He's teaching us some esoteric knowledge. Was that it? We got some knowledge. Well, we can make some fake valuables, at least. You have the option to massacre foreigners again. Maybe we'll wait. because there was a theory that maybe that could kill the dragon, because it's any non-Asshai culture. 10% chance opponents will fall into ruin. Asshai in your any foreigners present massacred, 75 gold. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we won't do that one. So one of the cool things we could do as an immortal character is actually just keep churning out gemstones. Gemstones, like the Shade of Evening, don't take up a slot in your inventory. They don't take an equipment slot, but they give you plus 0.1 prestige. So all it is 150 esoteric knowledge. How much esoteric knowledge are we realistically making per month here? 14.5. So every year we could make gemstones, which give that 0.1 prestige. As you can imagine, over many, many years, with the extra missions and bonuses as well, you could churn out a shit ton of these fucking things, right? And really, really build up this backlog. Not only that, but you can give them as gifts out for plus 14 opinion to people. So there they are, gemstones, 0.1 months prestige. Like I said, they don't take up a slot or anything. We've got kind of a cool treasury, eh? Like this dragon skull, this like black dragon skull, dragon egg sources, gems, and like books of the old gods and shit. This is really, really cool. Jesus, we overran again today, man. I'm really getting into the mod. I just like this campaign so much. I think it's just been one of the best campaigns we've ever done on the channel. I think you guys are enjoying it too, from what I've heard in the comments. Like I said, leave any suggestions you've got for the religion. I will add those in before next episode, and we'll see what we can do with that. Thank you all for watching. Tyvron and Topbog reunited at last. I'm really glad that we got to that part of things. Right. Is there anything? There was something else I wanted to say, but I've actually just completely forgotten at this point. You know what, doesn't matter too much, because obviously, if I've forgotten it, then who the hell cares? Big shout out to all of the insane top tier level patrons for their support. Big to Timmy, Zachary Harris, Arik, Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Laurus, Haydog, Sadini, Necrophilin, Asuna Kirito, Facundo Vasquez, Croesus, I'm the Lizard King, Josh Dean Tesla, Michael Mullen, Tyler Burge, Pelvis Presley, Logan Thorne, Conspired C, Orcs Wolf, Average Gamer 419, Escape, and Jackson Whitman. Thank you all for your support on the insane tier levels on Patreon. You guys are the nicest and the bestest, especially during these dark January times on YouTube. Might not be so bad later in the year, but I mean, we'll wait and see. I say that all the time, and tends to be pretty bad in the rest of the year. And a shout out to Nathaniel Lindbergh, Euphrates, Quasar Fox, Jack Allen, Gabriel Van Der, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, Joran DeVries, Duncan 2 and 7, Zet McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Will Wade, The Sage, Chris, Sir Thor the Swede, Asaro, Nick, Fraser Brennan, Kevin Saunders, Betimus Max, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, Igor Kozak, Haji Dumar, Noah Callamore, and Panther Pearl. Thank you all for your support on Patreon as well. Twitch streams will be returning probably next week at some point, to be honest. Anytime after like the 13th, I think we're good to go. So I'll keep you guys updated on Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, links are down in the description below. Public Discord, come join us. We have many chat rooms talking about many fun things.